Witness testimony.
Did I see Tamatar in a fast chamber? Well, when I opened the door, Shiver, I saw. Yes, now I remember. Yokai! Right there in that room.
So there was a yokai at the scene of the crime.
Lots of them.
Wait, more than one yokai? Did Tamatar happen to be among them?
I don't know. I just don't know. All I know is the room was swimming in yokai. Kasha, Nuikabi, Seto Yaisho, Yeek, they were all there.
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. We've gone from no yokai to a flood of them. This is ludicrous. You would have this court listen to this delusional little scamp's testimony.
You're
Hold it!
Your Honor, I believe her memory is simply clouded by fear. But a quick therapy session should ease her mind. With the court's permission, of course. What a fabulous idea. Please proceed, Miss Ox. You sure you know what you're doing, Athena? She's obviously not herself. The trauma of discovering that crime scene and fear of testifying have her dazed and confused. A regular ball of confusion. But my analytical, psychology-based approach should be able to help. Any objections, Prosecutor Blackwell? Shall we let Miss Sox proceed? It makes no difference to me. Do as you will, but I doubt we shall get any viable testimony. She'd be better off serving by bearing witness to the sword skills I forged in a distant land. I'll show you. Good. When I open the door.
Shiver, I saw. Yes, now I remember. Yokai right there in that room.
Found something. Looks like an out of control emotion. Athena, what exactly are we looking at here? Oh, this? It's one of Widget's functions. Right, here you can see images and emotions extracted from the witness's voice. Whoa, you mean that's the little thing can do all this? Pretty cool, huh? And here I thought it was just some kid's toy. Fortunately, all I'm getting is an overflow error right now. See how sad it is brightly there at the bottom left? She's under an uncontrollable amount of distress, which is making her other emotions. It seems the sheer terror she experienced has made her a confused mess. So all those yokai she thinks she saw are a product of rampant emotions? Yes, that's right. Her fear is instilled in her hallucinations and false memories. She's seeing normal, everyday objects as monsters in her mind. It's a form of schizophrenic hallucination brought on by emotional trauma. And the trauma in Jinxie's case is fear. So she was and still is seeing ordinary objects as yokai? We'll have to find the root cause of her extreme fear before I can treat it. Now let's see. Oh, I can point at the yokai and the wheel on the fire. She seems particularly terrified of that one. Oh, okay. Okay, let's give this a try. We can probe her. Jinxie, what's the name for that yokai on a wheel of fire?
This, Akasha, a yokai that steals the bodies of recently deceased.
I bet it came to steal the ornaments. It's almost creepy how well that fits the actual situation. Exactly, it's a form of hallucination where the patient can't see things for what they are. There must be something at the scene of the crime that she's mistaken for Akasha. Apollo, you need to point out what you thought of the yokai of the wheel of fire. I think I know the answer now. Jinxie, that wasn't Akasha you saw. Could you have possibly mistaken this for Akasha?
Take that!
The light fixture? This one right here has a flame design and is up there on the ceiling. There was never a yokai on the Wheel of Fire. The Kashi you saw was just a light fixture.
Eek!
That's one memory back tomorrow. Nice job. Now that you got the hang of it, it should be a cinch to point out the rest. Jinxie, what about the white wall-like monster?
This new Wakabi is a wall monster that walks away or leads you astray.
That's a no yokai, Jinxie. It's a folding screen.
Eek!
And this raccoon dog isn't a tanuki monster. It's just the statue of one.
Eek!
And look, these are just coffee cups. And this right here is nothing more than a fox statue.
Eek! I don't know what I was thinking.
Ew, 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 ew.
You did it, Apollo. Her extreme fear is under control now. It was all just my eyes playing tricks on me. There weren't any yokai after all.
See? A clear-cut statement. That's the power of my psychology and your intuition, Apollo. And just like we thought, there never really were any yokai in the Fox Chamber. Right, there never really were any yokai there. So the defense is asserting the exact opposite of the original assertion. Wait, Jinxie, what about Temotaro?
There wasn't anyone in there dressed up as Temotaro, any of a yokai either. I remember it clearly now.
You've gotta be joking! Order! Order in the court! I think we just dug our own grave. Allow me to push you on in. It's the least I could do.
No! Apollo, can't I interrupt your freak out for just a minute? I'm still picking up some noise.
It's an unexpected emotion. Does that mean Jinxie hasn't remembered everything yet? Exactly. We should be able to get something else out of her. I'll enter the new information we have and run on an update. Here we go.
Did I see Temotaro in the Fox Chamber? There in the Fox Chamber I saw Shiver. He ought to have been dead on the table and Papa collapsed in the chair.
This seems like an unnatural reaction. Really? Because I don't see it that way. So it isn't unexpected given her testimony? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me. Yes, there's someone at home, and that someone is going to try that again. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Try to find the emotion that contradicts her statement. So if I find a contradictory emotion, I should point it out. That's right. But it's not just contradictory emotions you look out for. I'm out for a sudden change in her emotion's intensity. And changes in intensity. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Alright, here we go. This seems like an unnatural reaction. Really? Because let's look at the blue one.
Got it!
The amount of fear you felt is rather low despite your legs having given out from fright. Could something have lessened your fear?
Actually, I did experience a sudden burst of courage at that moment.
You did? Where did it come from?
Let me think. Oh, it was Mama. I suddenly thought that she was there with me.
Okay, I'll enter sudden burst of courage. Now let's see. Ah, look! Apollo, the noise is all gone. Jinxie seems to have remembered everything now. Word up. Bye-bye. A sudden burst of courage? Now, where could that have come from? Jinxie, was there something that gave you a sudden burst of courage?
Yes, there was. I realized I had done something naughty when I thought about it. Wait up.
Any idea what could have given Jinxie that courage? Well, there is one piece of evidence that comes to mind. I wonder if she saw something like it at the scene of the crime. Jinxie, did your sudden burst of courage have anything to do with this?
Take that!
Could it have been this?
Huh?
Oh, that's not encouraging. The evidence you're presented seems to have produced confusion rather than courage. Guess I have that one wrong. Well, if at first you don't succeed, you know the rest, Apollo. Aha, this is it.
Take that!
Jinxie, you didn't happen to see a nine-tailed flower there at the scene, did you?
Ah! The demon warrior strikes again! I can't hide anything from you. Found a small case with a picture of a nine-tailed flower on it. I liked it so much I kept it.
You what? You can't remove evidence from a crime scene. That's right, young lady. Removing evidence is a big no-no. Now the witness will produce said evidence this instant.
Sorry.
It does seem to be some sort of case. Oh, look, something's low. It appears to be a key. Might I have a look at your baldness? Ah, this is none other than the master key to Kiwi Manor. Are you certain of this, Prosecutor Blackwell? It matches the serial number of the key that went missing after the murder. A master key? That went missing? Why don't I like the sound of that? Our little scamp here has stumbled upon an article of unimaginable consequence. That's a little melodramatic, don't you think? Heed these words, for I shall say them but once. The sole key to the fox chamber has been in this little scamp's constant possession. Ergo, she was the sole person who could use it before, during, and after the murder, which leaves the master key as the only other key that could have opened the chamber. This master key was found in a room that had been locked by this girl. And your point is? Until Jinxie Tenma opened the fox chamber with her key, the room had been locked tight from the outside world, and there was no one else in there to save the victim and his killer. I trust you have figured it out for yourself by now. A killer other than the Mayor Tenma himself would be utterly inconceivable! No!
Objection!
How could this happen? The defense assistant will refrain from growling her frustrations. Athena, are you alright? I know Mayor Tenma's innocent, but there's nothing we can do. This sucks. Sykes, Dono. Allow me to put you out of your misery. Can I decline your offer? Abandon your client and your misplaced faith in him. Let the relief of a clear head and a clean conscience come rushing in. That will make the inevitable guilty verdict far easier to accept. Great, now he's playing Simon Says with us. Well, he's not going to fool us with his stupid mind games. Athena, don't fall for his tricks. Now I'm the one who's dazed and confused. I can't even think straight. Hey, are you alright? She fell right into his trap. And I suggest you make a mad dash from the courtroom into the wild blue yonder. Only by running shall your mind be cleared and your conscience cleansed. All right, I'll be back in 10. Stay with me, Athena. Don't let yourself be twisted by that samurai. Apollo. Mr. Justice? I heard the word objection, but what did you object to? Huh? Oh, right. That objection was more of a reflex than anything else. Though I was hoping something would come to me while I was trying to stop Athena. The court is waiting, Mr. Justice, though as it stands now. I'll be forced to declare your client guilty and your legal skill suspect if this is it. Now, do you have anything that could overturn this prosecution's case? Well, actually, I do. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Apollo, you do have something more than your cords of steel, don't you? Not really, but we'll be fine. But... I've got absolutely nothing, but that's never stopped me before. I have to explain how the real killer could have escaped that locked room. Because it's all over if I don't.